Manfred Adolf Seal was born on October 30th, 1946, as an only child in Hesse, West Germany. He had completed school, become an apprentice at a printing company, and finished 2 years of military service by the age 25. He went to the Goethe University in Frankfurt to study art and social history shortly thereafter. In university, he became married by the end of his first year. He dropped out and had a baby girl with his wife 6 years later. Manfred was a man with no official title. He worked different odd jobs and made most of his consistent paychecks gardening. Nobody around him thought much of him or his family, and wouldn't for about another 30 years. People who knew Manfred didn't know much, but they claimed he had a drinking problem and occasional angry outbursts. Some who knew him well admitted they had noticed his visits to local prostitutes beginning in the early 90s. After his behavior and drinking had worsened, Manfred checked into rehab for alcoholism in 1996. From that time, not much else is known about Manfred until his wife died in 2013. Around that same time, he was diagnosed with esophageal cancer and passed away the next year. Manfred's story is not surprising because of his military service, nor is it significant because of his alcoholism and clear sex addiction. The surprising parts of Manfred's life hide mostly in cold cases, the murders of prostitutes from 1971 to 2004. A string of unsolved murders haunted Hesse from the time Manfred was getting ready for college all the way to when his daughter was 25, the age he started college. It wasn't until her father died and she was cleaning out a storage unit he rented that she found the remains of a dismembered corpse and realized her father was Jack the Ripper of Schwalbach. The number of Manfred's victims varies because he died naturally before he was caught. Estimates from different sources say 5 to 10 over the 23-year period. The horrors of his crimes will never be brought to true justice because nobody can say for sure what murders were him and which ones were not. Investigations over who was and wasn't taken by Manfred continue, but his story is proof that sometimes good things happen to bad people.